Hey guys, Spoofomania here, and just about an hour ago, the trailer was released for World War Z, which is a movie that I'm really looking forward to, which is coming out next year, and so I'm going to give my review of the trailer. Alright, so World War Z, the movie, based on the trailer, it looks like it's about this guy who is with his family, the zombies attack, and then he gets recruited to help fight against the zombies, leaving his family behind, and that seems to be the basic premise of the movie. But this movie is also based on a book, and this book has a completely different premise. I know because I actually read it. I usually don't read too much for my leisure, but this is one book that I just decided to read one day, and I like the book a lot, but the book is completely different from the movie. Now, usually you have to see the movie to make the statement, but the book is basically about this guy, Max Brooks, who goes around interviewing people about their experiences with the zombie apocalypse, after it happened and everything. And this movie just seems to center on one family who's, currently fighting against the zombie apocalypse. So, this movie's called World War Z, but I really don't consider it an adaptation of the book based on what I saw, because the two just are so completely different. And although from what I've read from fans so far, the trailer is relatively well received, but people who have read the book are kind of writing in about this, how the book really has nothing to do with the movie at all. But besides that, I mean, the trailer looked pretty cool. I can't say I was blown away by the trailer, but it definitely got me even more excited for this movie. And this movie looks like it's a little bit different than other zombie movies because it looks like in this movie, zombies attack by the horde, really. In other zombie movies, you'll see occasionally like a couple zombies all together at once, but it's not exactly these giant hordes. But judging from the trailer, there's like zombies on top of zombies, and there's just so many of them, it looks like. And so this is going to be something really different for, the whole zombie genre. And I would think that without a doubt, this is going to be the highest budgeted zombie movie of all time. Because usually, zombie movies don't really have high budgets. Movies like that George Romero makes, and usually they have extras or actors in makeup, and they're playing a zombie. But it looks like for this movie, all the zombies are CGI and everything. All right, so now I'm going to talk about, pretty much the man behind the scenes, the man who's directing this movie, and his name is Mark Foster, who's done a bunch of movies in the past, and he's honestly never blown me away with a movie. And he's one of the reasons that I'm kind of skeptical about this movie. He did Strangers Than Fiction, which starred Will Ferrell. I thought Will Ferrell was very good in that movie, but I wasn't blown away by the movie. He did Quantum of Solace, which a movie that a lot of people say is the worst Bond film. So I don't have a lot of faith in this guy, but hopefully he could come through and make a good movie. I guess we'll see what happens. And also, this movie has an awesome cast. Of course, Brad Pitt is in it, who is one of my favorite actors right now. He gives a good performance in literally any movie, and I'm sure he's going to give a great performance in this movie too. Also, we have Matthew Fox, who I think I freeze the trailer at one part. I think you could see him at like one part in the trailer. He seems to be chasing Brad Pitt's character. I like Matthew Fox. There's been a lot of controversy with him lately, obviously because the whole I think he got a DUI and he punched someone in the face. But I still like Matthew Fox. I'm a huge fan of Lost, and I hope this is his redemption movie because although I didn't see Alex Cross, a lot of people said that movie was horrible and he was in it, and I heard he played his character very over the top and everything. So hopefully this is redemption for him. Also in this movie is Maria Ineos. I don't know how to say her name, but she's from The Killing, which was a show that was canceled, and it was actually announced today that it looks like Netflix is going to bring that show back. And also, James Badge Dale is in this movie, who he's actually, in my opinion, underrated actor. Most recently, he's been in Flight, and he was on the screen for I think about 5 minutes, but he stole the show. I forgot to mention him in my review, but he was awesome in that movie. And so it has a pretty good cast, this movie. And also, something I forgot to mention is that this movie has been in the works for a pretty long time, and there's been a lot of reshoots and rewrites on this movie. Actually, they brought Damon Lindelof in, co-creator of Lost. He also wrote a bunch of other J.J. Abrams stuff. They brought him in to, rewrite this movie a little bit. So, behind the scenes, there's been a lot of stuff going on, which could also mean that this movie maybe isn't that great. So, I guess we'll see what all of that means too. But overall, I like this trailer. It looks like a fun, intense movie. Definitely a big budget zombie movie with a great cast. The director I'm pretty iffy about, but we'll see what happens there. And I wasn't blown away by the trailer, but I liked it, and I mean, it got me excited for this movie. If I had to rate the trailer, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. Alright, guys, so that was my review of the World War Z trailer. Tell me in the comments below if you've seen this trailer yet, if you like this trailer, and if this trailer got you excited for the movie. Alright, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Alright, bye.